So today we are doing a setup at our custom car performance shop. Ooh. So today we're doing a setup at a car performance shop. It's a 40th birthday. Let me show you how it's done. All right, so first off, what we're gonna do is figure out where the moving heads are going. So the reason for that is I'm gonna try and see how I can make it aesthetically pleasing to everyone that walks in. Instead of a normal backdrop, I got told by the client that we are going to be having this as our backdrop. The moving heads going on the trusses on each side, and the console where I'm going to be DJing from is going to go in the middle. We're going to set up another secondary table that we're going to be running the lights on. So the lights, we have a special surprise for you guys, and all of that stuff is going to be happening from that side there, and everything else in the middle. So taping the wires up, it's two parts to it. One is my OCD. I really want everything to be perfect. Secondly, let's say the couple comes in, walks in, wants to have a chat. If that's not taped up and wires are all over the place, it's going to end up being an obstruction, and that's just not something that we want. So we would just want fluid night running without any problems throughout the night. So that's kind of like what our target is. And also, as I said, the more clean you keep everything over here, later on, if there's any issues, you can see all the wires, you know what's happening. So that kind of stuff really helps. We are going to be putting in 2 moving heads, 2 subs, 2 tops, custom DJ booths. We're doing uplighting for the whole venue, which is 12 uplights in total. We're going to be doing pyrotechnics. So we're doing 4 sparklers on entry for the birthday boy. 40th birthday, so it's going to be an exciting one. This is one of my old clients, so always good to have clients come back and, you know, do their milestones. Power tools. Get it? One more thing. Always using better sound, better speakers helps the cause. So when you have clients that are wanting to spend big bucks, make sure that you're using top of the range audio equipment. What that does is it wows them because the sound quality is going to be on point, and as long as you're using something that is you know, looked after, and you're obviously looking after it, like making sure you're dusting it, making sure that it's all clean, you'll see that it does have a long life as well in comparison to all the cheap stuff out there. RCF NX32A, one of the best speakers out there, wooden box, and that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. The sound, it is, I feel it's more punchier. Obviously wooden box always helps. So yeah, invest in good RCFs. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. The reason why we do a quick mic check before the start of the gig is because we want to make sure that there's no feedback, it doesn't sound too sharp or harsh right around the speakers or just around the room. Just testing the sounds traveling enough and, you know, just reaching all the ears.
Bring it back, bring it, keep it back. Look at all this jaundice, bring it. Bring it. Look at all this jaundice, bring it back up, 'cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes cold for the shit, 'cause I'm ballin'. Look at all these chicks, whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back. all this, bring it back, 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 bring it, keep it back, 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 look at all this, bring it.